Good morning students. Today we are going to see the last lesson of civics, that is democratic rights. So first let us go through the lesson. First overview, then life without rights. If there is no rights, how it will be. Then prison in Guantanamo Bay, what happened there. And next one is citizens' right in Saudi Arabia. Then ethnic massacre in Kosovo. Means we are going to study three different places, what happened there, that we are going to study. Then rights in a democracy, we are going to think in a how it will be the rights, how we are getting the rights, or what it mean rights in democracy. Then in democracy, why it is important for rights. Then the first question, what is right, what are rights in democracy, what all rights we are getting, that we want to think. Then why do we need rights in democracy, why the freedom of speech and like that rights we should get, why it is that much important in democracy. The next point, rights in the Indian constitution, what all rights we are getting in Indian constitution, and in that we studied already in 8th standard our fundamental rights, right to equality. Then next one, right to freedom, in that different freedom of speech and expression. Then citizens have the freedom to hold meetings, like that different types of freedom we will see. The next one, right against the exploitation. Many times we are getting different types of exploitation, so we are having the right to keep ourselves away from exploitation. So that is our risk to think and behave according to the exploitation, how it is coming, we want to understand. The next one, right to freedom of religion. We can pray to any one of God or all the gods, or according to your choice it is. Then next one, it is we can practice our religion, we can profess our means we can give preachers about our religion, only we should not compel anybody to join in our religion, as well as we should not say anybody to go out of our religion, like that. The next one, cultural and educational rights, that also very important, because we are students, so we want to understand what all things we want to study, why we want to study, what we want to study, all these things. Then how we can secure these rights, that is the last fundamental rights, that is right to constitutional remedies. If we are not getting our 5 rights, then we can approach the court, that we are going to get the explanation in the last right, that is the right to constitutional remedies. So these are the 6 fundamental rights. So this is this lesson we studied anyway in 8th standard. No need to explain that much, that I know. Why I am explaining once again, because this is our life, this is the fundamental law book in our life, that is our constitution is the fundamental theories or the rules and regulations of a Indian citizen. So without understanding our own constitution, how we can live fruitfully or productively in our country, not only economically, politically also we should be productive, because we want to criticize the politician, or we want to criticize our leaders, we want to criticize our representatives, as well as we want to appreciate them. So both side, or we want to give some of the suggestion, we want to ask to them to modify something. That is happening now in India. We are having these constitutional rights, that's why farmers, they are coming together to Delhi to protest them or protect their rights, farmers rights. They are asking for farmers right, what the bills made by the Parliament, they are asking to modify that one or remove that one, that is totally against the small scale farmers. For the bigger scale farmers, no problem, they can very well, they can do their business, they can do their agriculture, no problem. But the small scale as well as the average farmers, we are going to suffer. And when we studied in the farm agriculture in 8th standard, that time we have seen in India we are having 20 acres or 15 acres, that is a bigger area, that like that we are thinking. But in America, like their countries, they are having 200 acres, 300 acres, that is quite natural. So that much a disparity we are having. Again, if you are going to North India, some of the areas, not in every area, I am not saying everywhere, not in cities or in the villages itself, Rich people, they are having more than 100 acres, 200 acres, 400 acres of land, and they are cultivating, not plantations, they are on cultivation land. It may be sugar cane, like that things they are cultivating. So like that, bigger farmers, they won't get any problem, or the plantation corporation, means the plantation settings, they won't get any problem. But the small scale farmers, those who are having 20 acres or 50 acres, we are going to suffer. That's why farmers, they are coming and protesting them against the parliament bill, and they are trying to protect themselves. Okay, so like that, if you want to react or respond to the particular the current affairs of the time, then we should aware about our constitution. For that purpose, we are going to study this chapter. Then how we can secure this right? Okay, that we already said. The next one, it is National Human Rights Commission. So to get our human rights, means that this is not the fundamental right, but as a human beings, we want to get some of the rights. For that purpose, we are having one commission in India, that is known as National Human Rights Commission. When it started, what is the duties, like that things we will see. Then next one, expanding the scope of the rights. How we can, for example, when we studied about this midday meal program of India, that we have seen why Supreme Court said, because right to life means without food how we can live. So we want to get food also, we want to get the chance to get livelihood, we want to get opportunities to work. For that, like that, small explanations will come from these fundamental rights. So any scope is there, or if you are studying this civics or Indian constitution, what we can we will get personally, or at the same time, after learning this one, completing MA in political science or PhD in political science, in which area we can work, like that many things we want to find out, like that. How we can expanding the scope of the rights, how it is the scope it is developing or increasing day by day, like that things we want to discuss, we want to see. Then international covenant of economic, social and cultural rights. In not only in India, many countries, they are having the same model or different model. Maybe number is varies, before it was 10, or now it may be 4, like that changes we can see. But all the nations, democratic nations, we are having the these fundamental rights, and one of the internationally we can see International Covenant on Economic, Social and Cultural Rights. Not only the human rights, we want some of the economic rights. For example, in India we can have our private property, but we want to give tax. Then when we are thinking about this tax, again, if you are getting 1 lakh rupee as a your salary, from that you want to pay a tax. Okay, some amount, for example, it may be you want to pay 20,000 as a tax, then 80,000 you will get to your home. Then with that 80,000, are you feeling like that you are free from tax? No. Wherever you are going, if you are going to a hotel that is in 5-star, means according to that you want to pay your tax. Then if you are going to a 3-star hotel, you want to pay according to that. And if you are going to you are having your car, then you want to pay road tax. Then if you are going again in NH and SH, we want to pay toll plaza, like that many things, many area we want to pay tax again and again. So this is all about our lesson. So what we will do, we will study because it is our basic life. So what I am going to do, we will explain with the help of notes, then we will come back to the lesson. So don't feel like that not taking the lesson. I will take the lesson. First we will see what we will see, the notes of the lesson, so you can understand very easily. Many points we studied in 8th standard, 6th, 7th, 8th standard, many points we studied. Even in 8th standard we have studied the article number, like that thing. So what we are going to do, we are going to see the notes of the lesson, then some of the extra explanation, then we will come back to okay, we will continue in next video.